Hi, my name is Dave Ward, and I'm one of the founders of the Fit Club Network. I want to just take this opportunity to say thank you so much for joining our What is Coaching group. For the next couple days, we're just going to give you a look into some lives of people who are coaches and who are passionate about it. What we've done here is we've pulled together different stories from different types of people. We have people from corporate America, we have stay-at-home moms, we have stay-at-home dads, we have engineers and triathletes and personal trainers, all kinds of different people who are going to share their stories with you about what it is to be a Team Beachbody coach. So I have a couple of pieces of advice for you as we get going here. The first thing is watch the videos. And as you watch the videos, what I want you to pay attention to is why people are coaching. Everybody's got a different reason for being a Beachbody coach. Some people, like me, built it as a full-time income. I'm a retired lawyer. My wife was an elementary school teacher. This is what we do full-time now, and I've never been happier in my entire life. But we also have people who are coaches because they want to be able to afford to maybe take their family on a vacation or make a car payment or just not have so much stress about the finances in their life. Okay? People who love their day jobs, people who don't and have left those jobs to come and do this full-time. Lots of different stories. What I want you to focus on is the why. Okay? The other piece of advice I have for you is just to stay close to the person that invited you into this group, okay? You can always post any questions or concerns here in the group. The group is really for you. But if you're not comfortable doing that, please just stay close to the person that invited you into this group and make sure you're just talking to them about your questions or your concerns. I've tried to, pull together a variety of different stories that hopefully will address a lot of those things, but I'm sure we're going to miss the mark, okay? I'm sure we're going to miss the mark. So be sure and get in touch with the person that has invited you into this group and stay close to them so that they can help you make sure you're making an informed decision. That's really the goal of this group. The goal of this group is not to put a bunch of pressure on you and force, Team Beachbody down your throat. That's not what we're doing. I don't want reluctant business partners. I can't think of anything worse. What we are looking for is people who really want to do what we do. So over the course of this week, that's the question I really want you to be asking. Is this something that I really want to do? If it is, we can train you, we can get you going down the right path. All right, I want to kick it off here with one of the stories that we've pulled together for you. It's a guy named Todd Midgett who lives in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, who's become a really close friend of ours over the last, 6 years or so, through his involvement as a Beachbody coach. My wife is his coach, my wife's his sponsor, and he's going to talk a little bit more about that. Todd's a good friend and has had some unbelievable success in this business. So with that, I invite you to sit and listen to Todd Midgett's story. I hope you're enjoying the group. I hope you get a lot out of it. Thanks for your time.
My name is Todd Midgett. I'm co-founder of NC Fit Club, a company that my wife and I started 6 years ago here in Charlotte, North Carolina. We are a nationally based fitness company where as Team Beachbody coaches, we work with people from all over the country and Canada and help them with programs like, as you see on the wall, P90X, P90X2, 3, Insanity, T25, 21-Day Fix, Asylum. I mean, you name it. It's it's a long laundry list of stuff. You've seen the infomercials. And we work with people that sometimes look like my cat, very overweight and fat while he sits there and eats. So thanks, Grayson, for joining me. A quick background. This is not going to be a typical video if you're a follower of ours, but I wanted to do this video to talk to you a little bit about what coaching is and what it is that we do and explain the opportunity and why we did it. When I met Alicia, she was never in bad shape. She didn't really have any struggles from a fitness standpoint, nutrition standpoint. She always looked amazing. She was always extremely attractive, and that never changed even after we got married. I, on the other hand, was really skinny. And then shortly after we started dating in my early 20s, I started to put on some weight. And the next thing I know, after we're married, I wake up and I kind of look like that. I'm 255 pounds and I'm miserable. I mean, I was just not happy. I had high blood pressure, high cholesterol. I mean, I was not in a happy place. 8 years ago, I had a wake-up call. I was 33 years old. I had a nasty fall. I fell off of our roof and landed flat on my back on landscape timber, was taken to the hospital, and I remember the doctor basically saying that because of the fat around my abdomen area, that it basically protected my spine and kept me from either being paralyzed or dead, and she said I was very lucky. So you can look at that two ways. You could say, wow, you were really big, which would be true. Or you could look at it another way and say, man, it saved your life, but it might be time to look into that. It might be a message from God saying, hey, do I have your attention? And he did. So I started investigating. I came home. I'm in bed, doped up on pain medication, which was not the reason why I bought P90X. But I was in there. I was laying in bed watching it, and I saw the infomercial. And I remember Alicia came home, and I said, I think I want to do this. And she was like, you'll never stick with it. Fair assessment. I tried many things in the past, and none of it ever worked. I was not somebody who I would work out, and I would yo-yo diet, just like a lot of people that are watching this video. You can probably relate. But there was something different about P90X. I actually started off with Power 90, the program that Tony had before P90X, graduated up to P90X, and then I was assigned a coach. Just like many people that buy Beachbody, everybody that buys Beachbody programs is assigned a coach. And it was this lady in Phoenix. Her name was Monica, who's a very, very, very dear friend of mine. And I remember buying the program, and it goes, oh, you've got a coach. It's Monica. And I'm like, first of all, how is this chick going to help me build muscles and be all manly and get the six-pack and do P90X? Like, what does she know about what a dude wants, and how can she help me? Now, keep in mind, this is before Facebook. This was, her only communication with me was email, phone calls, and message boards at the time. But that woman, who is, again, a dear, dear friend of mine, stuck with me. And she would call me every week. She'd email me every week. She always made sure that I stayed on track with my goals and that I was getting to where I wanted to be. And that's what a coach is. We became amazing friends, and she started asking me if I wanted to be a coach. And I was like, I don't know. 6 months, she asked me. I don't know why I waited so long, but I do know, looking back, it makes me think of something a mentor of ours once told us. You never know whose destiny you hold in your hand. That's a pretty powerful statement when you think about it, because at that time, neither Monica nor I knew what she had in her hand, which was my destiny, and what she was about to do was going to not only affect her life and mine, but many, many others. She has, because of this opportunity, it has changed my life. It has changed my family's life. It has changed my marriage. It has helped us create a very productive and profitable business, a six-figure income, and continuing to grow each year. But it's not even about all that. It's about the relationships and the people that we have met and that will be friends of ours for a lifetime. The people who we've seen change, that have lost 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100 plus pounds. I mean, we've been coaching for, it'll be 6 years in October we've been coaching, and I look back and I'm just like, man, look at what this has done for our lives. I honestly can say that I think this is what God put us on our earth to do, is to help motivate people and help them stay accountable. And like I told you a minute ago, I did not get into this to make money. I remember signing up, and I remember the day I told Alicia I was going to be a coach, and she was like, she's like, oh, how much is that going to cost us? Why are you going to do that? And I said, I just want to help people. I just want to help people do what I did. At the time, I had lost about 60 pounds. My total weight loss was 255. The lowest I ever got was 179. Right now, I'm probably around 180. Actually, I know I'm around 183. And I hope that's muscle, not fat, but it's probably a little bit of both. But yeah, I did it to help people. And we've helped a lot of people. And Alicia's got her niche. She likes the 21-day fix and Turbo Fire. And a lot of women seem to like working with her. And the dudes like working with me. And we have a little bit of both. And together we make an amazing team. And the reason why I shot this video was to put it out there, because some of you, if what you've heard me say, you're like, man, that's me, then you and I have got to talk, because I think we could be amazing business partners, and I think you could change a lot of people's lives. But if you have just listened to what I said and you're like, oh, that's just not me, I don't know, how am I going to motivate people? I'm not even where I want to be, blah, blah, blah. That is totally cool. What I would tell you is, why not do it just to save a little bit of money? It's okay to do, what if, again, we'll go back to the whole thing, you never know whose destiny you hold in your hands. I would rather see you live your life taking a leap of faith than a life full of regrets. And you don't want to look back and go, well, what if I could have lost 20 or 30 pounds? What if I could have, regulated my diabetes? What if I could have gotten off my blood pressure medication and cholesterol medication? What if I could have changed the history of my family and not died at the age of 44 like my parents did, and really messed things up for my kids? And what if I could just save a little bit of money while I did it? You feel me? You could actually just do it just to save money while at the same time getting in crazy shape. And then down the road, if you feel like sharing it with other people and you want to help do what we do, that's great. Either way, I'm extending an offer, an invitation to partner with you, whether it be from a fitness standpoint or from a coaching standpoint, or maybe a little bit of both, to work together, as did Monica and I, and build something amazing that you can look back and go, this has changed my life, and because of it, I've helped change other people's lives. That's my message to you today. God bless. See you guys later. Peace out.